Hello everyone, we are the Team Blue composed of Aldo Emiliano, Luis Heras, Manuel Romero, Alexis Reina, Sebastian Witron, and me, William Rosario. In this day we talk about jazz, this amazing and beautiful musical genre born in USA. The jazz is a surprising human expression born out of the suffering of African people in slavery. What that race has given to the world makes it different of so much cruelty and so much destruction. It returned beauty and creation, the songs, the percussion, and imitation of natural voices. It was the legacy that the Africans brought to the America with them between the 17th and 19th centuries. In that life of imposed hopelessness, their songs become stories of oppression, work, and supplication, and together with the European rhythms, drew the pattern for the new music, new rhythms, and new musical forms.
About the most used musical instrument in jazz. Well, whether they are traditional jazz compositions or the new contemporary jazz, the instrument vary according to the taste of the composers. And although jazz can be played on any instrument, including the human voice, the most common instrument on which jazz is played are the piano or keyboards, trumpet, trombone, clarinet, soprano saxophone, alto saxophone, tenor saxophone, baritone saxophone, double bass, electric bass, the drums, guitar, flute, vibraphone, violin, and finally the singers.
Swing it is a type of jazz that it has a lot of European influence. It is an orchestral style compared to other jazz. The Europeans were little by little establishing their own rhythm, as is the case of the so-called big bands. One of its characteristics is the repetition of the famous riff at the end of the song. Bebop, also known as a bop, it is a type of jazz music development that appear at the same time as swing. Some of its characteristics are fast pacing, a big rhythm, and improvised aesthetic. It also has individual solos, a lot of general harmony. Cool jazz. Around 1950, this type of jazz music appeared, which came to change the bebop, a much more relaxed and concrete stimulus created mainly by Miles Davis on his album Birth of the Cool. Free jazz. About the decade of the 60s, there is not a big market phrasing, but rather a spontaneous melody appears that it has general autonomy of the sounds, which make it a very free rhythm looking for the personal highlight of each one.
That's a social dance. Jazz dance is a mixture of different types of dance. It is very dynamic because it is based on intense, aerobic, and very expressive movements. As a social dance, jazz had its origins in the black dances of the 19th century. In early, however, this dance gained popularity along with its name around 1910 with the origin of the music that certain diluted forms of black social dances were adopted by whites. That is to say, although hip hop, twist, swing, and created a foreign among popular dances of the origins or steps of jazz were very exactly this.
As a stage dance of theatrical dance of the 1914 underwent further development and in the 1950 and 1960s a style emerging that look into the elements of the need and from both the palette of modern dance and type dance to the from that moment the generating several ramifications of jazz dance. The at present this dance is more practiced by children, adolescents, and adults regardless of the garden of skin color, appearing a great and variety of modern movements that age choreography implements from is a creativity making it the unique and different.
All dance have benefits. What are the benefits of jazz? Number one, stimulate blood circulation and respiratory system. Number two, helps to correct bad posture. Number three, helps to gain elasticity. Number four, exercise coordination and balance. Number five, collaborate in the muscular development and the shape of the spine. What are you waiting for? Start dancing!